Hey everyone, welcome back to Socially Tech, your home for the best car reviews, comparisons, and everything auto tech. Today, we're jumping into one of the biggest debates in the automotive world, the 2026 Toyota RAV4 versus the 2026 Honda CR-V Hybrid. Two of the most popular compact SUVs in the world, both efficient, both hybrid, both incredibly competitive. But only one can come out on top. So buckle up, because we're about to settle this great SUV debate once again. Before we dive in, if you love cars, tech, or just want to stay updated with the newest rides in the market, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with your car-loving friends. It really helps the channel and keeps us bringing you awesome content like this. Alright, let's start with a quick overview. The 2026 Toyota RAV4 is completely new this year. Toyota has gone all in with a hybrid-only lineup, giving it sharper looks, a more modern tech suite, and of course, that all-familiar Toyota reliability. Meanwhile, the Honda CR-V isn't entirely new. The current generation debuted back in 2022, but Honda's been keeping it fresh with key updates like a bigger infotainment screen, wireless charging, and improved AWD traction control. So, on paper, we've got two compact hybrid SUVs at the top of their game, one brand new, and one that's aged like fine wine. Let's see which one really deserves your money. Let's talk power. The RAV4 Limited AWD uses Toyota's 2.5-liter four-cylinder hybrid setup that pushes out a solid 236 horsepower, sent through a clever all-wheel drive system powered by 3 electric motors. The Honda CR-V Hybrid Sport Touring, on the other hand, uses a 2.0-liter engine with 2 electric motors, making 204 horsepower. So yeah, the Toyota clearly wins on sheer power. The CR-V is a little slower on paper, but performance isn't everything in this segment. It's all about balance, comfort, and efficiency. Speaking of efficiency, Toyota's got another ace up its sleeve. The RAV4 Limited's estimated fuel economy is an impressive 44 city, 39 highway, and 42 combined mpg. Honda's CR-V Hybrid delivers 40 city, 34 highway, and 37 combined mpg. Not bad at all, but the Toyota stretches your fuel a little further. So if saving money at the pump is a priority, the RAV4 gives you the upper hand. Now, let's move inside, and this is where things start to get interesting. The RAV4's cabin continues Toyota's theme of practical design, with plenty of cubbies, storage spaces, and thoughtful ergonomics. It's convenient, sure, but not perfect. Some of the trim materials feel a bit cheap, and the center console is massive. So big, in fact, that taller drivers might find their right knee bumping against the chunky drive mode selector. And those doors, let's just say when you close them, they don't exactly sound premium. That said, Toyota has massively improved its infotainment system. The new 12.9-inch touchscreen is crisp, responsive, and leagues ahead of what Toyota used to offer. It's not cutting edge, but it's finally modern enough to compete. The digital instrument cluster is customizable and clean, and the JBL sound system in the limited trim hits hard. The seats are comfortable, though not overly supportive, and the back seat, well, it can feel a bit tight and dark, especially with the dark interior. On the other hand, the Honda CR-V takes a totally different approach. It's not flashy, but it's beautifully simple and ergonomic. Everything's where it should be. The physical knobs and buttons make it easy to control, especially while driving. The infotainment screen, though smaller at 9 inches, is smooth and easy to use. The layout feels familiar. If you've ever owned a Honda, you'll instantly feel at home. The CR-V's seats are excellent, plush and supportive, and the visibility is outstanding. The rear seats have more legroom than the RAV4, and the wide-opening rear doors make getting in and out super easy. It's an ideal setup for families, road trips, or even ride-sharing if that's your thing. The only real downside is that the rear seats don't fold completely flat. There's a noticeable step up in the cargo floor, which can make sliding in big boxes or luggage a bit tricky. Cargo-wise, both SUVs are nearly identical. The RAV4 gives you a slightly bigger 37.8 cubic feet behind the rear seats, while the CR-V offers 36.3 cubic feet. Fold those seats down, and the difference is almost negligible. Both are plenty practical for groceries, strollers, or weekend getaways. Now let's talk about how they drive, because that's where the personalities of these two really shine. The Toyota RAV4 has punchy acceleration off the line. With its hybrid powertrain and 3-motor AWD setup, it feels energetic, almost eager to go. But once you start driving, you'll notice something: the engine is a bit loud. Step hard on the gas, and you get that coarse engine noise that reminds you you're driving a hybrid, not a sports car. Steering feels light and disconnected, though in sport mode it tightens up nicely. The suspension is on the firmer side, which makes the RAV4 handle confidently but also gives it a slightly harsh ride on rough pavement. You'll feel the bumps, and the cabin can get noisy at highway speeds. Still, it's fun enough to drive. There's a sense of toughness to it, like a baby 4Runner trying to prove it can keep up. Toyota also improved its safety tech. The Toyota Safety Sense 4.0 system now works smoother and even lets you change lanes automatically with a tap of the stalk. But it's not perfect. The driver attention system can get really annoying, warning you to watch the road, even when you already are. The Honda CR-V, meanwhile, takes the opposite route. It's calm, composed, and incredibly refined. The hybrid system transitions seamlessly between gas and electric power. Acceleration isn't as punchy as the RAV4's, but the power delivery feels smoother. It's quieter, more composed, and drives more like a car than an SUV. The suspension tuning is spot on, firm enough to handle corners with confidence but soft enough to absorb rough roads with ease. In fact, if you didn't know better, you might think you're driving a Civic on stilts. That's how balanced the CR-V feels. Steering is accurate, braking is stable, and body roll is well controlled. It's the kind of SUV that just disappears in the background, not because it's boring, but because it's easy. Everything feels intuitive. That said, the CR-V's adaptive cruise control system still has some bugs. During testing, it occasionally ping-ponged between lane markings, especially on twisty roads. It's not a deal-breaker, but it's something Honda could refine further. Let's move on to pricing. The Honda CR-V Hybrid Sport Touring AWD starts at $43,700, fully loaded with leather seats, Bose premium audio, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and the complete Honda Sensing Safety Suite. The Toyota RAV4 Limited AWD is estimated to start around $43,000, with similar luxury touches, ventilated seats, JBL sound, a larger touchscreen, and advanced safety tech. So, price-wise, it's neck and neck. But value isn't just about price, it's about what you get for it. The Toyota gives you better fuel economy and towing capacity, up to 3,500 pounds, compared to the CR-V's 1,000 pounds, while the Honda gives you a smoother drive, more comfortable rear seating, and a simpler, more user-friendly cabin. And now, before I tell you which one comes out on top, here's a quick moment to remind you again: if you're enjoying this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who's currently stuck deciding between these two SUVs. Help them make the right choice, and help us grow our amazing car-loving community. Alright, back to the verdict. If you want a modern SUV that's efficient, bold, and loaded with tech, the Toyota RAV4 is a fantastic option. It's got power, fuel economy, and that hybrid efficiency that Toyota's known for. And it's a big but, the RAV4's interior feels a bit harsh, the ride can be stiff, and it's missing that smooth, refined feel that daily drivers crave. On the other hand, the Honda CR-V Hybrid Sport Touring may not be brand new, but it's the more complete package. It's easier to live with day to day, it's more comfortable for passengers, and its driving dynamics feel more polished. It's not the flashiest SUV out there, but sometimes the most comfortable shoes aren't the ones that grab attention, they're just the ones that fit best. So, the final verdict. First place goes to the 2026 Honda CR-V Hybrid Sport Touring, with the 2026 Toyota RAV4 Limited taking a very close second. The CR-V wins because it's the better daily driver, simple, solid, and stress-free. And now, here's a little car joke before we wrap up. Why did the RAV4 and CR-V break up? Because every time they went on a date, the RAV4 kept revving things up, while the CR-V just wanted to keep it hybrid and chill. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know in the comments, which SUV would you choose, Team Toyota or Team Honda? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed the video. I'm Moz from Socially Tech, and I'll see you next time with another exciting car showdown. Stay safe, drive smart, and keep that engine humming.